Hi there, my Power Hour friends, and welcome to another Power Hour workout. Really excited you could join me today for this one. This is Metabolic ABC. We're going to be doing a total body resistance training workout with 6 HIIT intervals. So we're going to get a lot done. And a bonus, we've got ABC. A for agility, B for bone building, and C for core. I'm just so excited about all the benefits you're going to get from this workout. It really does it all. We're going to need light and moderate weights and sweat towel, water, and a mat. And I would suggest a chair or a bench, something you can sit on. I'm going to be using that for just one move. But as you'll see from your tracking sheet, I've listed many different possible modifications for you if you'd like to adapt the workout to suit your level, your energy today. And you'll see that the chair can be used for some of the modifications as well. Today, I'm not going to be using music, so those who wish to play their own music can have music of their choice rather than the royalty-free music that I need to use for YouTube. So giving you that option today. We're going to get started and go through 22 different moves. Each move is only done once, so it's a no repeat workout, hopefully a no dread workout for you. Let's have some fun. Let's get warmed up and let's go. We're going to get started with a nice deep breath. Yes, exhale through the nose. I'm going to do 2 more of those. Just setting our intention for a great workout today, deciding to just give it what we can. We're going to start with a heel press with those 6 cardio type intervals today. We want to make sure the calves are ready. So we're going to give them a good stretch here and get that body moving. All right, let's take the legs a little higher, cross the body. You know, I always love to get cross body moves in. I'm going to take this a little higher. Yes, and just keeping that breathing nice and deep, keeping our pace pretty quick, as we like to do with metabolic workouts. Good. I'm going to switch up now. We're going to do a nice little heel lift. So again, getting the calves ready. I'm going to go a little wider. And now take the arms up and down. So we'll go down and all the way up. Awesome. Yes, we're going to do that just one more time. Nice. Now we'll go into a squat. Want to start warming up the core, the C part of our ABC today. And we definitely use the core when we do a squat. So gradually getting lower, limbering up through the ankles and knees. Let's straighten the arms. Yes. So staying strong, right? Back is pressing toward the abs are pressing toward the back. All right. Now I'm going to combine these two. So we're going to do one squat, one calf raise. Yes, one of each. Trying to get that whole body warmed up. Not only warm, but limber. Rehearse some of the moves and get our range of motion. Got lots here in this warm up. Last one. Great. I'm going to take it wider and just start shifting the weight side to side, and so that we can get into this hip hinge move. Yes, again, we're working the core. Good. Let's press. And breathe. All right. Yes, keeping the pace throughout the workout. Now I'm going to just slow it down a slight bit though and add a twist. Add a twist. Yes, going side to side. You can go at your own pace here. Just easing into that rotation at the beginning of the workout. Excellent. All right. I'm going to press that calf out and add a tricep kickback. Start to get the muscles in the arms ready to work. Good. Now let's lift the back heel and press it up and down as we rotate through the hip. So we loosen that up, Get the hip flexors limber and ready to work. I've got a bicep curl here to add to it. Nice. Let's try that on the other side. Got a heel press, lengthen, elbows up, and go. Nice. So these cardio intervals that we're going to be doing a little later in the program, kind of in part 2 of the program, we're going to be doing some bone building with some of the impact that those create and some agility. Excellent. Just one more of these. Good. I'm going to finish off with a little bit of a balance move. Always want to squeeze that in as well. So take one leg, balance there, using the core, staying open. We're going to rotate and feel free to hold on to something, of course, if you need to. We're going to rotate around, opening up that hip, and now change direction. Yes. Awesome. Let's try that on the other leg. Use a chair if you wish. Get your balance by using and engaging the core. And when you're ready, add that rotation. And what you're trying to do is not lean over too much to the side. Good. Other direction. If you need the arms out, feel free. Good. One more. Awesome. I'm going to get a sip of water. And while I do, I'm going to prepare you for our first move. Pills, I call them. Well, exercise is medicine. And if it is, we're going to swallow the pill. PILL. That's going to stand for push up, inchworm, lift, lift. So we're getting into each getting into our push up position, whether that's leaning on something, whether that is on your knees, on your toes. You only have to do one. So we're going to do one push-up, inchworm our way back, and do 2 heel lifts. Let's get started. So we've got our one push-up, walk back with the hands, and then 2 heel lifts. Again, getting some calf strengthening. We're going to inchworm back out. We're at the P, push-up. I, inchworm. I'll show a more advanced lift if you want that bone building effect. Let's keep this going. Rep 3. Woo! And lift. Now, I'm not going to count out loud. I'll count in my head because I know we're all going at a different pace on a move like this. Good. I'll try to go fast so we get through our 8 reps as quickly as we can. And with any metabolic, pace is important because we want a little bit of a bonus calorie burn with a metabolic workout. Heart rate's going to come up a little bit throughout the workout. Good. So you're breathing with me. I know we started the program with a pretty tough move. Yes. And there's only one left. So last rep. Yes. Now we've got 2 more moves on the mat. The push-up was kind of the first one. I'm going to take it to a bear crawl shoulder press. So I don't need any weights for this one. What I'm going to do is get into an all-fours position, curl my toes under. When I start, I'm going to lift the knees. If you want to modify, just stay with that. So let's lift the knees, stay with that if you wish. If you can add the shoulder tap, join me. That's it. All right. 1 set of 8 down, 3 sets to go. 6. All right, we're halfway there. My goal here is I'm trying not to rock the hips too much. That's not easy. One way to help, last set of 8, is to have the hands fairly close together. Abs up. One more each side. And rest. Of course, you could rest anywhere in the middle there and just continue when you're able. You may not get to all 32 the first try. Now we're going to do one more lying move. I am going to get one moderate weight and lie down on my back for this one. All right, is this a new move? I've called the diagonal drop. I've got the one weight. I'm going to hold it kind of like a capital I. And I'm going to have my hands underneath the top of the weight. So we lie back. We have the weight just over the chin. We're going to get into a nice pelvic tilt, abs down. All right, let's drop on a diagonal toward one shoulder. Yeah, we alternate. Now, once you've got the move, you're going to speed this up and really pump those arms. Exhale with it. 12. Good. We're half there. Try to keep speed. Now, if it's too easy, I didn't write on your notes, but this is a level. You can do it as a hip bridge if you want to engage the lower body. I'm just going to do. There we go. We've only a few left. Good. 4, 2, and nice. Put the weight aside, then roll over. Get yourself up. That's part of the program, isn't it? We're going to do 3 moves now, standing. So it's 3 on the mat, 3 standing, and then we'll do 3 on the mat. That will be part 1 of the program. All right, with our 3 standing moves, we're going to start with a dip lunge. So we're going to take one leg back. I'm going to actually take your right leg back. We're going to be dipping up and down. Now I'm going to hold one moderate weight horizontally. So let's get that out now. And we're going to be doing an overhead press and then a tricep extension. So let's go down. And as we come up, press. Now, while you're up here, tricep extension. Good. Let's try it again. 2. So each rep has 2 moves in it. Press, extend. That's it. So 2 more like this. Yes. All right, now I'm going to do 6 more. These are more challenging. So if you want to stick with what you just did, just do 6 more of the same. I'm going to do our press, and then I'm going to dip down on the extension. Yes. So we're going to have 12 dips instead of 6. 3, 4. Oh, yeah. 5. One more. And 6. Step that in. Just give it a little rest because both legs were working, as you may have noticed. And if we go to side 2 too soon, you're going to feel really just too fatigued to get through it all. So take a couple of deep breaths, let the legs thaw out, and then get in position for side 2 when you're ready. All right, we start by dipping down and now press. And while you're up there, do your tricep work and let's go. 2. So now we keep the speed. 3, 4, 5. One more. Good. Now part B. Dip down. Yeah. Woo. 2. Oh yeah. This other version's a lot tougher. 3. But we want it metabolic, right? 4. Dip down. 5. Last one. 6. Bring it down, step it in. Whew. I'm going to get a quick sip of water. We can take little breaks between the moves. With total body, you need it. The heart rate's up. And as well, because we're using so many muscles in each move, you want to have the muscles recover before you hit it again. And if you need a longer break, just hit pause, right? All right, we're going to go to a cross back lunge for the lower body with a W curl for the upper. So we're going to just go side to side. So I'm going to take, you can take either moderate or light depending on how you feel today and what your strength and endurance is. I'll model it with the light so you don't feel afraid to go with the light. Don't feel you have to go with the moderate. I'm going to start over to your right. Palms are up. Let's go. Yes. Because we're doing 24 at a pretty brisk pace, you really don't have to go too heavy. Good. One set of 8 down, 2 to go. 8, 7. Trying to go low. 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, there's still one set of 8 to go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. Getting that heart rate up. Oh, just 2 more reps, 1 on each side. Yes. Woo. All right, now I only need 1 weight, and I'm going to choose a light. In other words, a small weight. Because we're doing a halo move, sorry, it's horizontal, you don't want too big or bulky a weight, or it's just going to be hard to maneuver. All right, I'm going to step back on the right in a step back lunge. Front leg straight, back legs bent. I'm going to come in, start on the opposite side, and then go back the other way. We're going to just alternate sides. Have your breath. Let's work. Back we go. Around. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, halfway there. Now today I'm doing alternated in class. Sometimes we'll do all 8 on one side and then all 8 on the other. Doesn't matter. We just have to keep moving. I'm going to do 1 more each side. Big. Yes. And up. Nice. Ooh. Definitely getting the heart rate up, which is great. We're going to go down to the mat now. We practice getting up and down off the floor as part of the workout. We're going to go down there for 3 moves. I'm going to take really light weights because this is the movement for the arms while we do a curl up. And then I'm going to also have down there some moderate weights for the other move. So let's get that out. Lower the hips to lower your weights. Yep, use the core. The C part of our workout. We want to integrate core moves as much as we can throughout the hour. All right, so I'm going to sit up to start. And I'm going to take the light to very light weights, whatever you can handle. You can even do this without weights to start because it is quite challenging. Palms will be up. I'm going to start lying back. Okay, so as I come up in my curl up, forward, I'm going to create a little semicircle on each side of the body. So visualize that semicircle. That's going to come up so the palms face down. At the bottom, the palms face up. Ready? Let's go. Oh yeah, got to breathe out as you come up. 2. Now you're not all the way vertical, or you want to keep tension in the ab. 5, 6, don't worry, there's only 8 of these. 9, 1 more. 10. Woo, 8. Now, if it wasn't enough, you can always rewind and do those 8 again. All right. Now I'm going to take my more moderate set of weights. I'm going to choose to use 2, but as you'll see in your notes, you can modify by just having 1 weight. And I'm going to lie back have one weight up in the air and it's just going to stay there. So again, if you don't want to hold a weight, just hold the arm up. All right, the other arm is going to move behind you in a pullover. Abs are strong. Let's go. Back and up. Now, I'm going to add in the third level. You can do a hip bridge. I'm going to do that one. So with or without the bridge, with or without the weight in the stationary hand. This is 4 for the pullover. 5. Squeeze those glutes if you've got the hips up. 6. 7. One more. Excellent for stability. Oh, yeah. And we'll lower the hips. We're going to change up and have the other arm stable. So let's go. Other arm will do the pullover for 8. So we're trying to hold this bridge position. Keep the contraction on. 3. So a little bit of endurance here for the glute muscles. 5. Exhale with me. I don't want to be the only one. Good. One more on these pullovers. Bring it up, lower the hips, and bring the elbows down. Whew. Now, if that was a little tough on the low back, you've got a few seconds to stretch it out. Yes. The next move on the mat, our final move on the mat for now, requires no dumbbells. So we're just going to lie on our mats on the side. Yes, we're going to be doing a tricep focused movement. I've staggered the legs. I'm going to lie right down. And this arm can be either holding your waist or up at the shoulder, your choice. Okay, and this arm is just going to be right in front of your chest. Let's work this tricep area and press through the heel and down. So we're going to do 12 of these singles. 5. Excellent body weight work here. 6, 7, 8. So join me with 4 more. Try not to flip your head or anything weird with the neck. Good. One more like this. Now take a little break if you need it. And when you're ready, we're going to come up slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Come up slowly. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cruel, isn't it? 4, 3, 2, 1. One more that's coming up slowly. Good. Go down. Now we're going to go up quickly and come down to the floor slowly. Up, lower, 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 lower. 3 more like that. Up. You're doing a total of 20 one-arm push-ups here, so you can feel good about yourself for that. 1 more. Oh, yes. And rest. Ooh, you might want to insert a quick tricep stretch before we go to the other side. All right. You got the position, the staggered feet, the arm either at the waist or at the shoulders, and the other arm in front of the chest. We're ready for our singles. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're getting some core work in here, especially in the obliques. Okay, final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mini rest. We're going to come up slowly. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got 4 of these. Eccentric. Yes. 1 more. Slow. And down. Now we're going to go up, slowly come down. Up, slowly lower to the floor. Yes. Final 3. Oh. Yeah. And final 1. Yes. Oh. Rest. All right. We are going to be coming up off the ground. So we're finished part 1. We did 3 on the mat, 3 standing, 3 on the mat. So you've already done 9 tough moves. Now we're into the part where we really build some agility, some bone building along with strength. So we're going to do a cardio complex, and then alternate that with a resistance move. The cardio moves are several moves in one. Why is that? Well, we want to build agility as we change between moves, build brain health, and build coordination along with our bone building. So let's start. We're going to be doing a jack. And to make it a little more challenging, you can choose to crisscross the feet. All right. Then we add on to that 4 jump ropes. Okay, so it can just be a heel lift. You don't have to get off the ground. And then 4 galloping jacks where you move the feet quickly for agility. We're going to go forward and back with that. Less talk, more action. Let's go. That's 1. 2. Got time to practice this one. All right, jump rope. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come toward me. Quick feet. In and out. Yes, 1 more. And back. That's it. Try it again. Yes, breathe through it. It's tough. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gallop. 2, 3, 4. And back. 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got 1 more time leading with this leg. The left leg. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gallop. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Now I'll give you a little rest. We're going to do it again 3 times through. I'm going to lead with the other leg. So just breathe deeply, get water if you need it, sweat towel if you need it. Get your brain in gear. You know the moves now. So this leg will come in front. If you want low impact, right, you don't have to have both legs at once. Let's go. That's it. Give it a try. 1 more jack. Jump rope. 3. Gallop. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get into a lower squat if you wish. Try the jacks. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gallop. 2, 3, 4. Decide how low you want to go. 1 more time. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh, are you moving those legs? Yes. All right. You're breathing now, getting that cardio that we want. So we're going to move into our resistance training move because we alternate. We're going to be doing a supine curl, rotating that into an overhead press. Now you can choose to use moderate or light, whatever you can get over the head. Remember, the lower body is going to be stable, so it's not as challenging that way. So I'm going to take my moderates for me. We're going to do 12 reps. I'm going to breathe deeply. Have the palms facing me, shoulders back, abs are contracted. Let's go. Curl, rotate, and press. Yes. 2. Now you've got the option of smoothly turning these as you're moving. You don't have to, it's just another way to do it. Ooh, this is challenging. Wait for me. 6. So we're halfway there. Oh my. 7. So we've got 4 here. Count them down with me. 4. 3. Love this rotation. Excellent. 2. And you want the last one to be fairly challenging if you want to build strength. Yes. Woo. All right. I'm going to put the weights aside because now we're back to a cardio move, a bone builder. So I'm just going to get a sip of water before we move into that. Make notes on your tracking sheet. You can always circle any of the modifications that you've chosen so you'll know for next time. What methods are best for you? All right, or what choices? All right, so we're going to be doing 2 lateral knee-ins. I call them lateral taps, and then 2 plyo jacks. They can be low impact, of course. 2 air jacks. This is your low impact, and 2 tuck jumps. So you can do them all one leg at a time if you wish. Just going to move my mic and let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2 air jacks. Oh yeah, 1, 2 tuck jumps. 1, 2. I'll show the modified this time. Low with the hips, low with the hips, high with the legs, high with the legs. Big, big. Good. You've got another try. Ready? Okay. 1, 2. Good. Now we're going to 3, take a little break. 3, we're going to lead everything on your second leg. Decide if you want to do one-legged or 2, high impact or low. Let's go. 1, 2. Good. Tuck jumps. Again, we got 3 reps at this. Air. For your options. Yes, 3rd time through. 2. Option. And rest. Now that was a bone builder. Even if it's low impact, you can build up to the higher impact over time, or maybe never. But you want to spring up and build a bit of power while you can. Now, we're going to go into a bent over row, overhand grip. So our hips go back, abs go up, rotate into an underhand row. I'm going to take my 2 moderate weights. Deep breath, hips back. So we don't want to just stick the bum out, right? You have a nice flat back, not a curve. Good. Let's rotate and go. 1, 2. And we're not just counting it. We're not just rushing. We're going to squeeze the back here. 4, 5, 6. Staying strong through the core. 7, 8, 9. I know it's hard to hold the weights in midair. 1 more. Now, take your right hand, single, and just keep alternating. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 4 more. And I did give you a bonus today. You did 12s on the double arm. Your notes might have said 8. Okay. And now we're doing another bonus. And stand. Whew. All right. Put the weights down. Once the weights are down, you can add in any stretches you might need for any tight muscles. You don't want to start tight in your next move. All right, so we're back to the cardio, the bone building, agility move. Again, 1 foot or 2. I'm going to start with a broad jump. So big step forward. You can land on 1 foot or you can land with both feet. We're going to scurry back, that agility, that fast feet. Okay, when you get back, battle ropes. Imagine those heavy ropes. When you're finished that, we're going to do some lateral moves, a line tap, 4 of them. So you'll see you switch which foot comes into the center. Let's go. Broad jump. Land softly. Fast feet. Good. Battle ropes. 4, 3, 2. Line taps. 4, 3, 2. Try it again. Go forward. Yes, fast. Good. Ropes. Line taps. 4. Lower the hips. Good. Third time. Fast. Up. Yes. And side. And rest. Ooh. As I mentioned in one of the Power Hour classes, the Lift More trials done in Australia a couple of years back, which looked at postmenopausal women and is it possible for them to build or help remodel bone through exercise? Answer, yes, it is. But one of the ways you have to do it is multi-directional jumps, hops, bounding. It's exactly what we're doing. So I'm going to do it again. Lead with the other leg. Let's go. Fast feet, battle ropes, high impact or low. Line taps right. 1, left, right, left, forward, back, up and down. That's the way we build bone. Last time. Interestingly, it only takes about 50 reps. Say 5 exercises, 10 of each. Not a lot of jumping. We don't want to overdo. But even with regular jumping practice, 50 jumps, 2 to 4 times a week, you will do one of the things you need to do to build bone. All right, we got you covered. Now let's move on. Lunge loops. Nice, fun new move. I'm going to take a light weight, just one. Again, it should be a small weight just for agility purposes. A bigger weight will be a little bulky and hard to handle. We're going to take one leg back. Now this front leg is going to go up and down, and we're going to take the weight around in a loop. Now we don't want to do this. It's not a forward flexion. It's a drop. And that's how we get the weight up and down. Let's go. There'll be a slight forward lean with the shoulders, but not much. 3, 4, 5. Little agility with the hands here. 6, 7, 8. Halfway there. 8, 7, 6, 5. Strong core here. 2 more. 1 more. And then step it in. Is your heart rate up? I don't want to be the only one. Other leg front, other leg back. We know it's not a balance beam, it's a train track. Yes, hip distance apart. Let's go. Lower those hips, 2, 3. Don't bend forward. 5, 6. Good. Halfway, let's go for 8, 7, 6. Back heel is lifted, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, you're working. And bring it in. Hopefully you found that fun to try something new. The novelty will take your mind off of how hard it is. All right, we're getting there. We're up to move 16. So excellent work. Now we've got our cardio move. Again, a little bit of jumping, a little bit of directional changing, which the body needs. So I'm going to go to jumps in a box, or squats in a box, because you might want to be low. You don't have to be. You're going to do a 1-footed or a 2-footed hop and then a quarter turn. And we're going to draw a box with our jumping. Let's go. Hop, quarter turn. Hop, quarter turn to the back. Face that back wall. Turn again. Turn again. Now a grapevine. Oh, yeah. Good. Box. Turn again. We got 3 boxes in this direction. We're on number 2. Good. Grapevine. Changing it up. Staying agile. Good. 3rd time. Turn. Breathe out. Definitely necessary. Grapevine. You knew it, right? And rest. Good. I have a little knee up. Just gives an extra hop. Now, we're going to do it one more time. You probably figured out we're doing 3 of each in each direction. This time this way. Deep breath. Psych yourself up. You can do it. Let's go. Land on 1 foot or 2. Lateral. Turn. Lateral. Remember the grapevine. Here we go. Good. 2nd box. You can land on 1 foot. Land on 1 foot. Turn. Turn. Travel. Travel. Oh, 3rd time and last time. Make that box as big as you can. Grapevine, finish it off. Good. How do you feel? So on a scale of 1 to 10, in terms of your intensity level, how hard you're breathing, how hard you're working, you want to be somewhere, 6, 7, at the upper end, 8. So where there's short intervals, 8's safe for most people, especially if you've built up to it over the weeks. You can always start at a 6, and then over time, as your body acclimates to this kind of training, you can go a little more intense. All right, we've got squat switches. So I'm going to take a weight I can hold here. The other one will be here. I'm going to do a squat and then switch. So I'm going to choose a moderate weight, but certainly go light if you wish. Maybe I will go light. All right, whichever you prefer. So we've got 8 to do. Let's go. Abs in. Switcheroo. Yes. If I'm not sure if I want to use light or moderate, I usually err on the side of light on a metabolic workout and build power and build speed. So important. Good. One more. Good. Now, I'm going to do it again. The next version's slightly harder. So if you don't want to go harder, just repeat what you just did. Switch the weights as we come up. So let's go down, switch as you move. Go down, switch as you come up. Down, switch as you come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Good. So I had light weights. I went at a pretty fast pace. If you were using moderate weights and you're still working, that's fine. You will have to slow it down. The heavier weights, of course. All right. Now, our last, I think it might be the last cardio interval. We're going to be doing a low, wide shuffle. We're going to load the legs as we work in a low impact movement. That's pretty quick. So what the tricky part though is when we get back after doing the low wide shuffle, we're going to do 4 of those. When we get back here, we're going to go into a plank mogul. So you can do this leaning on a chair, or you can lean on the floor for more advanced. But you can either stand in a plank, and second level would be to step in 4 times. Most advanced level is you mogul in, and your feet kind of create the letter V. Let's go. Low. Tap and change direction. Right, these quick directional changes build agility. All right, time to mogul. Plank, choose to mogul or Spider-Man. All right, back to the low, loaded shuffle. Again, keep the core engaged. All right, get into your mogul. I'm going to do the low version. Now I'm going to stand and do my third rep. Oh, yeah. Woo! Are you still smiling? All right, choose your version. Plank, Spider-Man, or mogul. And stand, and when you're ready, rest. Now, we are going to do it 3 more times. Ooh. This time, other direction. You start in the other direction for your mogul. Remember your option? You can just step 1 foot in. It doesn't have to be both. And the hands can be wherever you're comfortable or slightly uncomfortable. All right. Adjust the clothing, get low, tuck the pelvis under, and go. Yes. Nice. Tap and change direction. Stay low. All right, go into your moguls. Plank it out and decide how you're going to do it. 4, 3, 2. I did it kind of fast. I'll give you a second to get up and go. You might be at a very different pace than I am. We're all going to be quite individual on this. But I'm just going to do 1 more. Woo! Shoulders back. Yes. Oh, last time for these brutal things. I'm going to come in and stand. Now, that can be very difficult for people to go from a high position to a low. Some people get dizzy. If that happens to you, choose a higher version, right? And don't go as low so quickly. It can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure, and some people find that, of course, not safe for them. So you got to know what you're best for your body. All right, we're going to go into an agility move. Stand to a figure 8. So this is where we all need a chair or something to sit on. And sometimes I use Dixie cups. I'll put 1 here and 1 there. If you want to put some kind of marker down on the floor, feel free. We're going to sit, of course, with good posture. And we're going to start over to the right. And we're going to walk or run in the shape of a figure 8. So imagine number 8, like a racetrack, on the floor. You're going to shuffle through it carefully, but gradually over time, increasing your speed, right? I'm going to start this way, actually. Let's go. So you're going backwards, sit, stand, and then do it again. So you're getting a 2-foot sit and stand in there, as well as agility. I'm going to do another one to make sure you've had practice. I like to have my hands out, but you can do whatever you like. All right, now start the other direction. Stand, fast feet, if you can. Watch your seating. You don't want to miss the seat. So you're building some body awareness. Left, right, left, right, and then sit. Can we do a bonus? Yes. Now, as you progress, you can choose a lower chair so that your sit to stand is a little more challenging. I'm going to grab a sip of water and we'll move on. We have 3 moves left. These will all be done on the mat. So once you've got your breath, check your notes. I'm going to bring 1 moderate weight down with me and the other, and I'm going to use that for 2 of the 3 moves. All right. Ooh, getting there. All right. Good work so far. Excellent. throwing a lot at you. I really applaud you for even just trying all these moves. All right, we're going to get down and we're going to be doing an opposing limb lift with a bridge. So, and working the glutes for the lower body, and you don't have to do that if you want to omit it. And working a lot of core stability here. So I'm going to take the weight in the right hand and I'm going to make sure I have room here. My legs, I might do it this way. Yes. All right. So I'm going to have the arms up and the legs up. Okay. Now one arm will go out to the side and the opposite leg. So it's going to take a little brain work and then pull it back in like a chest fly. Let's keep that going. Feel free to bend the other leg if that makes it easier for you, or you can even put it on the floor. On the floor is much, much easier, and it's probably a good way to start and learn the move. Having the foot off the floor is much harder on the core. I'm not rushing, concentrating and trying to build great core stabilization. Good. I'm going to do one more, trying to lower that leg as far as I can. And center. Good. Rest. Good. We're going to change the weight to the other hand. Yes. So this arm will do kind of like a one-arm chest fly. The other leg is up because this opposing leg is going to drop laterally. Let's go. Lateral. Now, this arm that's not doing anything, you can have it on the floor if you prefer, because this is a lot of brain work. And if you're only thinking about 2 limbs and not about 4 limbs, it's a lot easier. So I'll show this first position. This might be the one that's most preferred. 6, 7, we've got one more. 8. Moderate weight's challenging for a one-arm chest fly. I think you figured that out by now. All right, now I'm going to move my weight off to the side. No dumbbells needed. We're going to get into a push-up with a side-to-side rotation. I'm going to show the knee version because I think that's what most people use. And so we'll get into a knee plank. Now, if the push-up ever gets too difficult or is too difficult, then you can just practice your plank, right? That's an awesome thing to do. So we're going to all push up right now if you're doing the push-up. Now, when we come up, we're going to rotate side. Yes, open the chest. You might like the leg off the ground for more challenge. Let's go down. Rotate to the other side. Leg up or down. And we're going to keep rotating. Push up and rotation. Good. So we've done 2 on each side. We're going for 6. Core work here. Total body, really. 3. Now I'll show the more advanced option in case that's you. Yeah, knees are off the ground. A lot harder to do the side plank. Now, if you're really advanced, I'll go back to what you're probably doing. But if you're really advanced, you can do from the toes, and you can even lift the leg off the floor. Good. One more each side. Your version. Foot on the floor or foot elevated from the knees or from the toes. Good. And rest. We're on to our last move. I'm going to be doing it kneeling. So you might want to double your mat, or you can do a half kneel if you prefer. And actually, I think I might do that today. So you can either do this one or this one. Okay. I'm going to have this elbow back to help keep me really upright. I don't want to bend in. I'm going to take the weighted side and do an oblique crunch. Here we go. 1, pull it up. 2, 3, 4, very functional. 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't have to use a lot of weight for this. 9, 10, 11. One more. 12. We don't want to put too much strain right on the spine. So I'm never going to go to a heavy weight for me. Moderate's kind of my max. So it may seem easy at the beginning with the light weight, but it's all about form. 2, you're going to squeeze here. 3, just contract those obliques. 4, not just drop the shoulder. 5, but here. 6, then level. 7, 8, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I'm going to sped those up at the end. Kept it metabolic from the beginning to the end. Woohoo! We're going to stretch. Yay, high fives to you all. All right, let's sit down. Now, when you get in your seated position, you can either be cross-legged, you might prefer your feet out front, you might prefer soles together, whatever you're doing. Just take note of how you're sitting right now. Are you naturally, is your default position like this? Or is it upright? You can tell the one I hope it is. I'm hoping it's upright. All right, let's start at the neck. We're going to drop the ear toward the shoulder. If you're playing music in the background, you might like to put on whatever you find to be really relaxing, rejuvenating, something positive that's really going to set the tone for your day. And that is different for everybody. So without me choosing the music, the beauty is you can choose what's going to enrich your body, soul, mind, and make you feel great at the end of the hour. Let's drop the chin. Exhale here. Go to the other side, drop the chin, and exhale. Nice. We're keeping that good posture. We're going to take the hand on the outside of the opposite leg and then rotate very slowly. Just ease into that. Exhale. When you exhale, you may be able to go a little further. Drop your chin, relax your face, and move the shoulder to the back. Good. Now I'm going to take it to the other side. Yes. Tall posture. Exhale, rotate. Easing into it. Yes. Exhale, go a little further. Drop the chin. Ah, nice. We're going to come to the center and take the hands under the knees, curve the spine. The shoulder blades feels wonderful. Excellent. We're going to go into a second position. It's kind of a V shape. Again, tall posture. We're going to take one shoulder toward the center. Good. Elbow comes down to the middle, and we've got that slight rotation. Really working the shoulder forward and into the center. Let's try the other way. So the elbow is going to come down toward the floor. Shoulder is going to go on a diagonal down into the middle. Yes, you're combining that rotation in the spine you did earlier with a shoulder stretch. Love to layer things in. Good. Now we're going to take the shoulder down and across so we keep the shoulder engaged. And we're going to add in a low back stretch. So we're going to lean forward with the chest. Good. Come on up. Tall posture again. Shoulder goes down and across. Good. Someone's pressing on your low back. So you're reaching forward with the chin, with the chest, and it goes a little lower, a little farther forward as you exhale. Good. We're starting to loosen up that back. We're going to now turn, add that rotation, add the back, and we're now going to add in the hamstrings. So let's lower down the chin toward the knee. Try not to lift the other hip off the ground. Just lengthen the spine. Exhale, exhale. We'll try that on the other side. Hamstrings and low back. Good. We'll do a quick tricep stretch. Nice. Now let's reach our hand as far down our backs as we can. Yeah, feels good on the back as well. Take it to the other side. Feel free to rock forward if you want a little more for the low back. Good. Nice. We're going to put the soles of the feet together, open up the hips as we exhale. Nice. Now we've got the legs out and we're going to flex the feet. Now you may or may not reach the feet, but the main thing is to flex them. So we get a calf stretch. We did 6 different bone building moves where we used a little bit of impact, little bits at a time. And because of that, the calves really contracted in, didn't they? Awesome. Exhale. So you've got a nice limber shoulders now, limber low back, limber hamstrings, and now we layer in the calves. It's all stretching. Good. Let's get our quads here. They helped us spring up with those moves. Did lots of squats as well. Lots of dip lunges. We need strong quads. You want to squat down to play with your grandkids or to pick up something from the floor, just to go upstairs or up a hill, you need them. Let's go to the other side. Mentioned the lift. Easily look them up. Liftmor. Belinda Beck is the lead researcher with that. You can check her out. And not only the multi-directional impact or jumping movements are helpful, but also weight training. So what we're doing is really helpful. And balance. Now we did get one balance move in our warm-up, and as well, anything like a lunge, a lot of resistance moves count as balance training because you're trying to stabilize the body through the movements. Great. Awesome. We're going to finish off with a nice deep breath. So glad you joined me today. I hope you feel great after that, and I hope to see you next workout. Thanks again. Bye for now.